All right, what's up, guys? How you doing? We got a common pattern that I would like to highlight today because there's nothing going on in the market, and this happens quite a bit. You got CSLR here; it's the leading gapper. Nothing else really going on, and as you can see here, it's kind of like testing high, getting beat up, testing high again, testing high again, and kind of just like consolidating sideways and it's below a significant daily pivot. I honestly don't care at this point which pivot it is. It's a significant level. I don't have my thinkorswim charts open to like look at it, um, and this is it's pretty common either sell program just sitting on the stock or just people shorting it, whatever. So here's what happens at the open. You get it allows it to test high. Um, first the sell off, but then you got test high here. This is me just wasting some time trading it. Um, Trading it the wrong way, by the way. I was thinking momentum, which it did get, but yeah, it was annoying. Um, yeah. Okay, so now it's back up again, and I'm like, oh fuck, okay. Should have jumped in, trying to look for a spot where I can jump in again. And, and I could jump in a few more times for about break even. But this kind of action is very characteristic of like stocks with a lot of sellers on it. It's like it takes a long time for it to like get up, then it gets back down, and then it gets up. I'm like, yay, I get a little bit of traction, but then I get break even trade basically. Tesla. And as you can see, it's really tight spread here. But every time I hit the button, um, it creates movement in the name, so I get filled at a different price. So it's like the fake tight spread. Um, yeah, now it's just waiting for the explosion before it gets reversed. And explosion, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe to 50. I forgot how high it actually goes. Oh, giving people hope. Ticking higher, ticking higher. Oh, now it's just like butting its head against 31. Maybe it bumps to 36 in a flash. Nope, there we go. Yeah, let's see if it falls apart here. There we go. Nice fall apart. So I'm pretty sure this is where it might have one more gasp of air here. Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna die. Above. This is probably the most dangerous spot here. It's like you're just above a significant level. It's got a lot of testing here. Could go either way. It looks really good for longs, um, at least initially, like when you first glance at it. Yeah. And then this candle closes strong up. It's above, this. You're like, oh, shorts get faked out. But, it's really holding below this 31 level. And that generally tends to be dangerous when, like, you hold. So, like, there's two levels here. First, there's this, like, line that I've marked out. Then there's like the level 2 level where it's like it kept bouncing off 31, and then it pops above 31, but it can't hold above it, and now it's back below it, still at highs. Everything looks looking good. It's at the open, and it has a lot of volatility potential in it, especially to the downside. And the news was something dumb. Um, it was like they redeemed some convertible notes to finance their debt. Um, I think that was what the news was, but it wasn't super important. It wasn't super life changing. Um, there's a couple other things you could look at, like what type of company, blah blah blah. But just going off of like the general market gappers this morning, it was so dry compared to last week, and I kind of just took that as a cue to be really careful. And like I even sized down here. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get caught in something crazy. So let's see if it can do something here. Okay, so now, yeah, look, it's still below that 31 level. Does it pop above for a second again? Oh, oh, sleepy. Yeah, yeah, it's just pretty heavy here. Lots of volume, not going anywhere. Lots of volume right here, and just not making progress. And yeah, I'm very skittish about it. I'm like, okay, is this going to explode above the 30s? Nah, I just let it go down. Yeah, I might take one more trade as like a bounce down here or some shit like that, but I think I'm done with it. Yeah, that's what I thought about the market today. Mm, all right, and then so now you have this closing candle in a 5 minute. Now it's ripping below two. What? Yeah, breaking this trend line that would be kind of like right here, like holding the wedge. And yeah, might make a little comeback here for a little bit, but yeah, I'm outside. And nothing really else happened today. There's some midday nonsense, and I ended the day up like $75. Woohoo! Basically break even, and yeah, that's about it. So something to look for. Again, key characteristics of this: um, hype on the name that isn't supported. Sometimes when it is supported, this can like really go under a key level, not holding above, and it generally tests high first before it fails. So if it would have tested low a little bit more, so like if this would have been inverted and these would have been red candles and like the pattern would have been consolidating around here, around this level, I would have been like, you know, let's keep an eye on it for like a flip, like a test of the highs and see what happens. But it already tested the highs early, um, and it just couldn't hold above the 30s level. And it's an annoying type of name where it has this really tight algorithm. I've actually been practicing a lot on my own to try to get better at these. But yeah. Yeah, they are very counterintuitive, especially if you got good at the market action maybe like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Um, yeah, it's a little bit counterintuitive now towards to that, but it's just whatever, just changes. You just gotta get used to it. Day out. Anyways, that's all. Happy July, happy summer. Um, Careful when you trade these names. They're not as tight as they seem. and they have more volatility than they seem. Anyways, I'm done. Peace.